Okay, so here's my latest stadium I'm working on.
Parking for 14,000 cars, and fans pour into the Met from all over the area.
The Metropolitan Stadium. It was home of the Minnesota Twins and Minnesota Vikings. It was used from 1956 to 1981. So I had a lot more recorded for this, or at least I thought I did. I wanted to show more of the stadium actually being built, but it wasn't recording when I thought it was, so I didn't get much of the actual stadium building recorded. Most of this is just adding in the finer details, like the little spots in the outfield that still need filled in. But for my next video, I plan on I plan to record, more of the actual process of putting together some of the stadium, rather than here where it's basically at like 90% complete and I'm just have a few pieces left to put in. But this was pretty fun to build, and I think it turned out pretty good. Like the scoreboard here, I had to add these signs to each side of it to make it look bigger, because the scoreboard at the stadium looks pretty enormous, and it doesn't look like it had any kind of video board. And it had the clock at the top, so that's like probably the closest thing that they had on here that this place had. Most of this outfield looked like it was all fence. So now that I got the outfield fence the way I want it, I need to just straighten it up so it looks a little proper out here. And grab a hold of this. So that's interesting. Maybe this is some kind of bug that's in the game or something. I don't know. But once you add that fence, it really limits what you can do. Trying to keep the fence kind of relative to its dimensions. The dimensions were 344 in left, 402 in center, and 330 in right. So I have center field pretty much right. I really couldn't find any video from the stadium either for baseball games. There is some video from NFL games at the stadium, and it looks like this place looks like it was horrible for football, especially without any seats coming out, and they had the football field in the middle of this place. And let's see if I'll add the football field here so we can have an idea of prep football field. There we go. Alright, so let's get a look at what this looked like for football. And I mean, it goes to show my dimensions are pretty spot on here outside of it not looking right. They're by third base because of the foul line being huge, but yeah, I think it was kind of like this for football. You can't really... Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit more to give you an idea. Like, look at how far away you would have been sitting up here to watch a football game. Or if you were sitting over here. And this is one of the cool things about Stadium Creator is you can really go anywhere in the ballpark. Now that looks like it looks like it would have been a nice view. If I can... That's not bad. What about over here? That's not too bad of a view right there. look like down here in the lower level. Again, not too bad of a view, but it's still quite a bit of ways. And all the closest seats are, of course, the end zone. Nobody wants to sit in the end zone. So, I mean, there probably wasn't a real bad seat in the house. It's just that the sidelines were enormous. So, okay, back to finishing this. I know I would like to add something over here in the left field corner, just to give you a little extra more than the parking lot with the vehicles in the background. And even so, over here, you can see the building. There's some trees out there. I really wish they had people walking around the stadium. Like, if you could just plant, just plant a crowd of people somewhere. I think that'd be something that they could add. Or if you could plant like grounds crew or security or something like that. And other little things they could add, something like a lawnmower or a little tractor or something like that the grounds crew uses. So I finally found some better quality images of the stadium. Still nothing with enough detail to really tell me what I'm wanting to see. I noticed in one photo there is a building that is setting over here, like a white building. I don't know if they have anything on here that I can put there. That's like a white building. That's interesting. At first I thought that was like a top of a baseball. This looks like it's something that might work. So, based on the photo, it's somewhere down here. At like the back of it. So I'll just lower it to the ground a little bit. And then put another piece of it back here like that. Okay, what else? It did almost look like the bullpen is out here in front of the sign. So I'm gonna try to add some kind of fence out there just to make it look like something's there. And it sucks you can't like use this stuff for the actual, put this stuff in the actual field of play or anything. That's like really the only thing we got there. I don't know what would look better, that or this. In any of the photos that you look at, it just looks like a bunch of standard fence. So I think I'm just gonna put a bunch of standard fence out here. sharpen it too, but I'm just going to leave it like that anyway. It doesn't need to be perfect. And it's sad they don't have anything to where you can add like a little miniature field out here for, like, how do they not have the pieces for a bullpen? So there's like, I don't know what the heck I can add out here to even make it look like a bullpen. I'm also gonna add some of this concession stand stuff out here. That actually, kind of like what I need out here. I'll add another one over here. Kind of make it look just like it's a building out here or something like that. I wish there was something I could use to give me like something I could use to make it look like there's a bullpen out here. If that thing actually had a white top on it, like it shows in the photo, that would work. Okay, right there. Guess I'm gonna make this look like it's a mound. Anything else here I can use? What was that thing that was brown? If that was brown, that would have worked. Make that look like, well, I don't know, I kind of have this backwards, but don't know if that's anything that's going to show up or not. I don't think they have anything green I can use to make it actually look like a field, so that's that. Yeah, I think I need to add some concession stuff over here. The fence that I had, this might work pretty good over here maybe. And this is just all to add another dimension out here to the outfield, so it don't look so bland. See what it looks like from. Still looks like it needs some more stuff in the background. Make it look like there's some parking lot lights out here. Luckily, they don't show the whole stadium in any of their videos or in any of the cutscenes or whatever, so I'm not going to worry about filling that in. I don't know if any of this is going to be seen from the outfield or not, but This would be a whole new ball game if games were at night and all these actually mattered. The placement of all this, the lights and all that actually mattered. It doesn't look too bad. And I know like this lower bowl should probably come around a little bit more than it does, but it really looks like I got enough life going on out here. And that doesn't look too bad down there, down the left field line. I don't like the way it looks from above just because it looks like there's too much open space there. I don't think this part here even shows up on camera at all. But just in case it does, I'm going to add a little bit. Add some fence. And then add some back here in the background as well. Add another layer of fence back here. Just to add some more depth. I don't think there's really anything else I can add without digging deeper. I know there in one of the photos there's a press box. It looks like or luxury box or press box or whatever. It's up here. I don't think there's anything I can add, and I'm not looking forward to changing any of this stuff right now because it doesn't show up on camera when you're in the game. So I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Let's zoom out and get a nice look at the stadium. I mean, it looks pretty bland from up here, but looking from home plate, it looks all right. You can see the spot up here, and hopefully it doesn't show up on camera when you're in the game, but you can see where I had to cobble together the upper deck, and I had to cobble this part here together. And obviously none of that's finished. That's just a waste of time doing that. Okay, so I'm going to save it. What else can I do here? So I've been playing with altitude at 100 in all my stadiums so far. I'm going to raise it up and see if what the difference is in home run derby. So I decided to go with a couple of Minnesota Twins for this home run derby.
If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30
So far, so good in this shot.
Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round until one man is crowned champion. Let's get right to it.
So maybe the altitude does have an impact here. Whoa, 445. 359. I wonder if any of these are going to go out of the park.
Just 1 minute remaining.
So I can make the upper deck. How far? 450. If you could maybe hit one 500, that might make the upper deck. I did not get hit just right.
30 seconds left.
And it looks like he's in the win. Oh, 478. That might be almost one hit.
And that ends the round. He finishes with 8 home runs. And that will put him in to the championship round.
Oh, wow. That was like the last row. That one might make it.
Just
Yep.
1 minute remaining.
469 cleared it easily. That would have been a nice one for an instant replay. That one cleared it at 425 it looked like. Like, outside of the fact that there's just not a lot of good photos on to look up this stadium. I mean, I even looked up on Getty Images and literally only found 5 good photos of the stadium. Most of the rest were just close-ups of players that were useless for stadium design. But for what I had to work with, I think this stadium turned out pretty good. 486, wow. $451 cleared it. I think 480 out there might bounce off that scoreboard. 468. Well, this should be interesting and fun.
That's not quite enough. He's been eliminated from the competition. Hitting first in this championship round, number 26, Matt Kepler.
Oh, what the hell is that?
That one is gone. His second home run.
I have an idea for my next stadium.
Just 1 minute remaining.
You know, there's a list a mile long of MLB stadiums that I would like to plan on working on, but I think the next stadium I'm going to do is
30 seconds left.
actually going to be more of like a football stadium, where I plan on completely building a football stadium as part of the outfield, and I don't think I'm going to base it on any football stadium in particular. I'm just going to have some fun with it and see how it goes. The baseball part of it might be a little generic, but it's going to have a cool little football stadium for the outfield. We'll see how that turns out. If anything, it should be interesting for home run derby. But I haven't decided if I want to have the side of the football field facing the outfield or the end zone. I'm thinking the end zone. But we'll see.
Just 1 minute remaining.
I don't know if the Cruising's going to tie it.
Oh, that's a monster home run. 30
And I think
seconds
he just
left.
won with that one. Whoa, there we go. There we go. Wow, biggest home run yet for me. So yeah, thanks for watching. If there's anything you'd like to see me try and make, just leave a comment. And hope you like the Metropolitan Stadium.